We just opened our climbing center in Randolph, right off of 93, right near the big interchange in Quincy Braintree. It's right next to Lombardo's, for people who know where that is, or right next to Lantana. And it's huge. It's 20,000 square feet of indoor rock climbing paradise. We have a huge area for kids, for birthday parties. We do a lot of work in that space also with Boy Scouts and scouting events. And then we have 2 other really large spaces for bouldering, which is sort of ropeless climbing, where people will climb and then there's no rope, so they just land on these huge pillowy type things. And then they don't usually go up any higher than about 12 to 15 feet. And then we have this other third large area, which is for climbing on ropes, where you'll be going up to 40 feet tall. It's something you can get really good at, even if you don't have a lot of upper body strength, because it doesn't look like it, but there's quite a bit of technique involved. And technique is like a strength multiplier. Oh. So with very little strength, you can do very hard climbing as long as you kind of know how to climb, which takes a little while, but, like any sport. I think a lot of people, when they start climbing, is they get really nervous and tense, and so they grab their arms and they bend them, so kind of like in a flexed position. But maybe the best tip when you start is to keep your arms as straight as possible so they're not flexed all the time. Rock climbing is a very body weight oriented sort of thing. Really advanced rock climbers can handle their body weight very well, and Ninja Warrior is all about obstacles that are very upper body intensive. And so climbers do really well at that. Many climbers can do one-arm pull-ups or hang by their fingertips or jump really easily. So when climbers look at Ninja Warrior, even your kind of couch sofa back climber could look at it and say, I can do a lot of that, so it's fun. A lot of people in the climbing gym are asking for more and more dynamic climbs that more mimic the Ninja Warrior movement. So you'll see a lot more jumping around the climbing gym than you used to. I actually got into rock climbing while I was at MIT. MIT has a really big outdoors group, and just fortuitously, while I was going to school there, MIT was opening its climbing wall. And at the same time, all of my summer internships were in California, which is a mecca for rock climbing. And so between my summers and, climbing outdoors in Yosemite and other outdoor cliff areas, and then my academic year at the climbing walls at MIT, I sort of became very passionate about the sport during college. I kind of initially brought the climbing background to our business, and my brother Ed, he went to school for business. So he brought sort of the business end of things. So when we opened our very first climbing gym, he was sort of a little bit more on the business end, and I was a little bit more on the climbing end. But now that we've opened 6, we're both very much more heavily on the business end and development, and we have great employees who handle the climbing end of things even better than I used to. So all of our climbing gyms also have a really big fitness area, so like kind of a CrossFit style gym. So our members will spend some of the week in the gym strengthening that machine in a lot of ways to bring that then to the rock climbing. Like any sport, you can't do it 5 days or 10 or 7 days a week. Right. So climbers will typically climb 2, 3, 4 days a week and then supplement the rest in the gym. All of our gyms also have yoga studios, and a membership at our gym allows you to use the fitness area, all of our yoga, and then all of the climbing as well. The membership is we just do a monthly membership rate. There's no commitment to our membership, so if someone initially loves climbing and then a few months later they decide it's not their thing, there's no cancellation fee. But the membership allows you to use everything that we offer. All of our gyms also offer technique classes for free once a month, so people can get better and better. Climbing is typically taught peer-to-peer, though, so people will get into it, and it's a very social experience. So you're meeting a lot of people at the gym, and if you're a beginner, usually more advanced climbers will take you under their wing and teach you how to climb. Which is why technique classes at climbing gyms tend to be underattended, because people are mostly just meeting people and doing it socially, and it's a very natural thing. Sort of like learning to play basketball on like a pickup court, I guess, to some degree. For people who have never seen a large indoor rock climbing gym before, they should go to our website or Facebook. It's centralrockgym.com, and there's a lot of galleries. We have a ton of videos on YouTube because we host national championship rock climbing events every year at our gym in Watertown. And you can see on YouTube, if you look up Ring of Fire, that's the name of our signature climbing competition that we host. You'd look up Ring of Fire like rock climbing or something like that.